Hello, everybody. I know an awful lot of you, but for anybody I don't know, my name is Anne O'Gorman, and this is Sheila O'Sullivan, and we run the arts programme in NYCI, and we're going to lead your final session. I am really excited that people are kind of chatting, and there's the sound of teacups clinking. So for me, that's kind of a good sign that people are kind of networking and having that opportunity. So what we want to do for this final session is kind of tie some of the strands together from the entire the day. But we want to do it in a slightly different way. So we are going to take for granted that there are things we know. There's not enough money. There's not enough resources. We could do more if we had more time, if we had more support, if we had more money. We know those things, but they shouldn't be the end of the argument. And I think sometimes we can allow the argument be a little bit zero-sum. There's no money, so there's not enough support, so. So Sheila and I want to kind of change that a little bit to, so there's not enough money, and what can we do anyway? There's a huge amount that we're in control of. And I suppose at this point in the year, we're coming towards the end of the year. We've all done an awful lot of work for 11 months of the year. And it's important that we celebrate that instead of saying, what's left to do, what I didn't get to, what I could have done, all of the things that you did do. In your pack, there's an envelope, a coloured envelope, that you're going to need for this session. And there's a piece of card in it. And we want you to take a moment and write down one thing you did that helped young people access the arts in your work. Just one thing. And when you have written your one thing, we have sellotape, we want you to take it and stick it to a balloon. So what we're doing is celebrating and making more concrete and more visible all that we have achieved. I think we're a great sector for going, but I could do more, but I'm not doing enough. So let's look for a couple of minutes at all of the things that we do and remind ourselves what they look like when you contribute them to a greater whole. So Sheila has sellotape, and we deliberately only have one roll because we wanted you to talk to each other and share a little bit. Okay, so this is just a really simple but a very visual way of reminding ourselves that we actually did a lot of work this year. And when you contributed to the whole, we think, you kind of take responsibility for doing so much, and all you can do is a part. And when you contributed to the bigger piece, actually, we did an awful lot of work this year. And it's important we do take a moment to congratulate ourselves and to celebrate that. And I am going to now pass over to Sheila to take care of our second piece of business.